Okay, so in intervals now, as I said before, that when we talk about the interval, talking about if the interval is in terms of simple or in compound. Now, when we're talking about the intervals, we have what we use in referring to intervals. So I'm going to be using the piano to as a reference point. Okay, so good. In the lectures of the piano, remember I told you that these are the white keys and these are the black keys. From the white keys are where the intervals derive their name. Those are the diatonic keys. Okay, those are the naturals. So those are what we're going to use. So and the letterings are, you know, the one before the two black is C. So you have a C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Back to C. I'm going around again. D, E, F, G, A, and B. Good. Now, if we're talking about intervals now, I'm going to be using this as numbers. I'm going to spell it out for you to have a proper understanding of the numbers. So remember that we're in music we use accidentals to either raise a note or to flatten a note, that to reduce a note by a semitone. So good, which is the shortest distance. So I'm going to be using this now as my one. I'm going to be using C now, so that's better. As my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's what I'm going to be using. So I'm not going to set an octave. So I'm going to write it from below. In music, we count from below. Okay, so I'm going to number from below. So I'm going to be numbering as my 1, as my 2. I'm creating a space in between them. My 3. In between my 3 and my 4, I won't create a space. I will have 4. Okay, going together, I'll create a space 5. I'll create another space 6. I'll create a space 7. Okay, and I'll create no space here. I'll have my 8. So in between my 7 and my 8 is a semitone. And the reason is because when I place this, what made me get my semitone is because I'm going to be referencing this as my C, which is the first letter I'm using here. C as my 1. You can see following the letters. So if C is my 1, my 2 will be what? D. My 3 will be what? E. And my 4 will be what? F. If you notice, F and E, they go together. That's the point where you have the semitone. Okay? Okay, that's 3 and 4 where you have the semitone. Good. So you have my E and I. Then after E, F, you have what? G. My 5 will be G. My 6 will be A. My 7 will be B. And my octave will be C. So in between the 7 and the 8 is an octave. So B, C. So good. Keeping this at the back of our minds. Interval. When we place an accidental. Okay, so let's get this. So in the next video, I will now explain. At least keep this at the back of your mind what the numbers and the letters are. Each number would have to carry the letters. Is that clear to you? Thank you.